Hello, we'll get started in a couple minutes. Hello, everybody. Are you asking me? This is the first time I've taught here. Yeah, Stanley? You can just type your question in the chat if you have one. We'll start in a couple minutes, just to let everybody get in. Okay, this is the geography class, and I'm glad that you guys chose to come here. Let's try to introduce ourselves. If you could write your name, and since this is a geography class, maybe you could write where you're from in the chat. That would be great. There are a lot of people from Texas. Oh, I do know you. Yeah, Stephanie. Ottawa. You really shouldn't put your address because that's not the safest thing. Like, I trust everybody here, but yeah, like still don't put your address. Okay, well, let's get started. I'm going to start sharing my screen. Okay. This is the first week of geography. And today we are going to be learning what is geography, why we should learn it, the branches of it, important definitions, and the 5 themes. If we don't get to all of that, that's okay. Geography is the study of the physical features of the Earth and its atmosphere, of the human activity and how it is and affects and is affected by, including the distribution of populations and resources, land use, and industries. So basically, it's the study of everything on the Earth and how it interacts with other things on the Earth. If you have a question, you can just put in chat. Yeah. Geography is important for all of these reasons, but I'm sure you've seen like made in whatever stickers. Like that just shows that a word is getting more connected now than it was before. So now that a word is getting more connected with each other, geography is becoming pretty important. We should be able to understand those places. So there are 7 continents and 5 oceans that we recognize in the United States. They are by size: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia. And we'll actually have like songs about these later to clarify. And you guys should already know. The slides stay on page 1. Do other people see the slides moving? Because I'm showing more slides now. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'll stop sharing for now. Okay, I'll just share my window. Hopefully that fixes it. So with my tab. Okay, so I'll just start from the beginning again. Geography is the study of things on Earth. I already went over that, but you can read it now. Does it work now? Yeah, you can go to the restroom like whenever you want. Geography is important because of all of these things and more. It can help us understand other places better and learn more about different cultures. It improves our spatial abilities, and it can help us understand historical and current events. In the United States, we recognize 7 continents and 5 oceans. They are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia. And there are also 5 oceans: the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Southern Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. So actually our Earth is a globe if you learn in science class. So we use maps because they're just more convenient than globes. But all maps are either distort the size or shape. In some maps you might have seen like Antarctica and Greenland be really big, but they're actually not that big. It's because of the distortion of the maps. So keep that in mind. Earth actually looks like a globe. And this is just a song about the continents.
Is split up into continents. There are 7 in all. And if you get the gist, we're gonna make a list from biggest to small. They are Asia, Africa, North and South America, Antarctica, Europe, and finally Australia. Asia, Africa, North and South America, Antarctica, Europe, and finally Australia.
Hey, my name is Asia, and more than half of the world lives here, but whatever.
And I am Africa with deserts for miles, and my Nile is the longest river. North America, stacked down in Panama, wide open spaces all the way to Canada.
And South America with animals galore, where the rainforest grows, cause the rain really pours.
I'm Antarctica, I'm totally
And I'm Europe, you're welcome, for the pasta, pizza, waffles, and fries.
I am Australia, some call me Oceania. I got a lot of islands, too many to explain to you.
We are Asia, Africa, North and South America, Antarctica, Europe, and finally Australia.
That's just a song explaining the continents. And hopefully these are more of a review to you guys, but if it's not, that's okay.
About 70% of the surface of the earth is ocean water, and it's divided up in 5 parts from biggest to smallest. Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Southern, Arctic. Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Southern, Arctic.
I'm the Pacific, to be specific. I'm a third of the Earth's surface where my turf is. And my Mariana Trench is the very, very deepest in the sea.
And I'm the Atlantic, named after the Greek god Atlas, with the Bermuda Triangle and the Gulf Stream in me.
I'm the Indian Ocean, I'm the warmest around.
And I'm the Southern Ocean where Antarctica is found.
And I'm the Arctic, the smallest and the shallowest. But that's fine, you see, I've got more ice than you've ever seen. Even polar bears walk on me. We're the Pacific,
Atlantic, Indian, Southern, Arctic.
Pacific,
Atlantic, Indian, Southern, Arctic.
One more time.
Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Southern, Arctic. Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Southern, Arctic.
So those are just the 5 oceans. Some people only say that there are 4 oceans and exclude the southern, but they're like different ocean currents there. Some people say that it's a different ocean and some people don't, but it's okay. So there are 2 main branches of geography: human and physical. Humans geography is the study of distribution and characteristics of the world's people, like where they live, what they do, examines how people make and trade things that they need to survive, and study where people live and work. Physical geography is focused on Earth's natural environment, which are landforms, water features, plants, animals, and it also studies the processes that shape the physical environment. In between, you have the interactions between the people and the environment. Are there any questions so far? You guys didn't see the video? Can you guys see the slides? Yeah. Okay, yeah, if right now, can you see the slides? Okay, then I don't know how to fix the video thing. I guess we'll just carry on with the slides if you guys can see the slides then. Minecraft. I hope you guys like Minecraft because I think Minecraft is great. But these are some important physical features. A river is a stream of water flowing from one body of water to a different body of water, and rivers are usually freshwater. Mountains are abrupt changes in elevation. A peninsula is an area of land surrounded by water on 3 sides. So it's like land that juts out from the mainland. If you live in the US, Florida is a great example of a peninsula. If you live somewhere else, Australia has peninsulas, like everywhere has peninsulas. An ocean is a huge body of salt water. We already went over that. And a sea is a smaller part of the ocean, such as the Mediterranean Sea, the Yellow Sea. Those are all examples of seas. A plain is a large area of flat land. And an island is a piece of land completely surrounded by water. A desert is land with less than 25 centimeters of precipitation a year. We'll go over what precipitation means in a little bit. But just because this is a picture that I'm using doesn't mean that all deserts look at like this. There are cold deserts all around the world. Antarctica is a cold desert. The Gobi Desert can get pretty cold. So, well, there are deserts like the Sahara. Not all deserts are like that. Plateau is a high area of flat land. So it's like goes up, but it's flat on the top. A valley is an area of low land between hills and mountains. And valleys can be formed through glaciers, which are large moving ice, or they can be formed through a river. A lake is like the opposite of an island. It's the water completely surrounded with land. Other definitions: climate is a long-term trend for water over an extended period of time. Weather is like the short-term atmospheric conditions. Right now where I live, the weather is pretty nice outside. It's sunny and stuff, but it might not be where you live. A volcano is just a mountain where lava, rocks, gas can escape. I think we all have mental images of volcanoes. They just spew out lava. A glacier, like I said, is a slow-moving mass of ice. They're like rivers of ice, and they can be huge. Precipitation is a form of water that falls from the atmosphere. Water, rain is a precipitation. Snow, sleet, these are all types of precipitation. And the atmosphere is the sky, basically. this is a chance to ask questions, and I like it if you guys could use some of these words in a sentence. I think that would be good. This class is until 4:45 Eastern Time. Central Time, it's until 3:45. Oh, that's a good question. Russia is split. Russia is partly in Europe, partly in Asia, but most of the people live in the Asia part. Okay, yeah, the slides. Can you see the slides move? A continent is a large landmass, and an island is usually much smaller than a continent, but that's the difference. Okay, I'm going to continue. Okay, I'm sharing my entire screen right now, so hopefully it works. Human geography terms. A population is all inhabitants of a city, area, or country. The country with the largest population is China, followed by India. The more people live in a place, the higher the population is. Culture is the belief systems, attitudes, language, social relationships, institutions, and material goods within society. Basically, it means like how are the people like when you get there, and like how do they interact, and what's the general like feeling, I guess. A country is a nation with its own government overseeing territory. Countries are China, US, India, Russia, Brazil. Those are all countries. A nation is a bunch of people united by common descent, history, culture, and language. And nation, you can use pretty interchangeably with country. A province is an administrative division. They have provinces in a lot of the world, but in the US, we call them states. It's basically the same thing, but with a different name. A city is a large human settlement. Tokyo, New York City, those are cities. It's where a lot of people live. And a capital is the seat of the government or an administrative center. So that means it's where the government does its work. In the US, the government is all in Washington, D.C. So that is our capital. And you guys can use that in a sentence or ask for help if you have help, if you need help. Screen. You can't see the screen. Okay. Well, you guys said that you can't really watch the videos, so I might just go on YouTube to watch them and not go in the slides. But yeah, now we are learning the 5 themes of geography. A good way to remember them is Mr. Help, movement, region, human environment interaction, location, and place. And we're going to watch a video that will explain that. And after that, I will explain each one in greater detail.
You know, some people think Geography is just a fancy word for maps. That's right. Geography has got to be five. Location and then place, no lie. Human environment interaction, no surprise. Movement and region, and now we arrive. First team, where is it? That's location. Location's fascinating when you're planning your vacation. Absolute location, that's exact. Uses longitude and latitude to know where it's at. On the map, measures in degrees with no thermostat. But location can be relative to getting back. That's when you relate the location to a person or place. Like find the Bahamas southeast of the state. Number 2 is place. Ask the question, what is it like? What makes this place different from the other places? So right, well we might wanna look at physical characteristics, the natural environment. Yeah, I get specific. Talk about climate, could mean storm or snow. Don't keep your hands warm. Must go and find out that's plains and speechless geologically informed. I said that's sort of fast. Rewind it if you missed it. The other part of places looking at human characteristics. What are the people like? Nah, I don't mean all they nice. What's their population density and their religious life? What's their language? What's their clothing? What food is on their plate? In the U.S. we eat pancakes and France they have those grapes. So geography has got to be five. Location and then place, no lie. Human environment interaction, no surprise. Movement and region, and now we arrive at the themes of geography has got to be five. Location and then place, no lie. Human environment interaction, no surprise. Movement and region, and now we arrive. At T3, what's that, son? The latest, hottest fashion is to study human environment interaction. How do we depend on our environment? Do you know Egyptian farmers used to now flood to grow food? How do we modify environments? Oh man, we build irrigation ditches, landfills, and dams. How do we adapt to our environment? You know, we build pillars to keep the heat in when it gets cold. Thing 4 is movement. We study how it thrive. People move like to escape persecution or crime, or for new opportunities like the gold rush. You could hit your wagon or be walking through the cold slush. It's not just people that move. If we're staying honest, certainly merchants are trading all the latest, hottest products, ideas, spread by communication and technology. Cultures move with languages and philosophy. We gotta be ready for thing 5 that's preaching an area with unifying features for some reason. Now let's run through some regions. There are many types. How and why places are similar. It could be like a political region, like a country or a state, or a physical region could be defined by landforms like a lake. A cultural region might have a common tongue. Lots of features. Regions can be based on more than one.
Well, that's it. Oh, that was about the themes of geography. Yeah, I know that it could be confusing. I'm going to... You couldn't see the video. I was on YouTube and we watched the video. It's okay because I'll explain everything that they talked about. My screen's frozen. I think my internet's doing pretty good right now. Can you guys see this? No? Okay, hang on. It says that I am sharing my entire screen. Basically, what we talked about were the 5 themes of geography. We have time right now, so I'll just play the video if you guys couldn't see it.
You know, some people think geography is just a fancy word for maps. There's got to be five. Location and place, no lie. Human environmental direction, no surprise. Movement and region, and now we arrive. First thing, where is it? That's location. Location's fascinating when you're planning your vacation. Absolute
It sounds like the same thing. Okay, hang on. My screen is frozen.
You know,
I would move it. Check my internet. I believe my internet's doing okay right now. My internet is strong right now. Let's see. Hang on, guys.
Recording in progress.
I'm back, guys. Okay. Yeah, I know it's not cooking. Oh, we just have to get back to it. I'm sorry, guys. I will fix it before next week, and I will try to figure out what is happening. Location is where something is. It can be absolute or relative. An absolute location is exact. It is an address or a pair of coordinates. So 123 ABC Street or 30 North, 90 East. Those are absolute locations because they use longitude and latitude to give you an exact point on the globe. We're not going to go over longitude and latitude today, but it's just a grid system on the globe. A relative location is location compared to other things, such as the northeast, south, west. Those are relative locations. New Delhi, examples. New Delhi, the capital of India, is located at 28.6 north, 77.2 east. Or New Delhi, the capital of India, is southwest of Beijing, the capital of China. That is a relative location because you're comparing it to a different place. A place is what it is like. It is the physical and human characteristics of the location. Brazil is a Portuguese-speaking country. It has the Amazon rainforest and the Amazon River. It's mostly Roman Catholic, and yeah, they like football. So those are all examples of place. It talks about what is it like when you get there. It is about what a place is like. That was an example of what Brazil is like. Human-environment interaction is how humans in the environment interact and affect each other. Humans will modify or adapt to the environment. Modify means change. Humans will change the environment to suit our needs. Adapt means to change you. We can adapt to our environment. So, modify means that you're changing the environment. Adapt means that you yourself are changing. Example, the Arctic is pretty cold. The Inuit and the Canadian Arctic have both adapted and modified. They adapted by making warm clothes and sear oil lamps. They modify the environment by building homes, which are toothpicks in the summer and igloos in the winter. Movement is how people, goods, and ideas move around the earth. An example of movement is the Silk Road. People used camels to move around the world. People bought goods such as silk, spices, tea, ivory, cotton, wool, and precious metals. Those are goods that move around the road. People also move on around the road. But ideas also moved around the globe, such as herbs, astronomy, martial arts, calligraphy, and tile work. Religions such as Islam and Buddhism were able to spread. Buddhism was able to spread outside of India because of the Silk Road. So movement is how things and people move around the world. Region is how an area is similar to other areas. The EU is a region because every country in the EU shares the same trait, and the trait that they share is being in the EU. Yeah, so region is how a place is similar to other places. In the video that you guys might not have been able to see, the example was Arabic speaking word or a political entity. A country is a region, or based off of a physical landform like the Great Lakes region, that is also a region. That is it. I will take questions before we start playing our Kahoot. Okay, pause the chat. Does anybody have any questions about like the actual material first? No? Okay. Nobody has any questions. Okay, then I will start doing a Kahoot, and then you guys can leave after that. So you go to kahoot.it. I believe someone already put it in the chat. Or you can use the Kahoot app. Make sure that you guys can see the Kahoot. Can you guys see? Okay, I'll turn off the chat. Okay, I see people joining, so I'm assuming that's working. You guys might see the screen stop for a little bit. I'm just checking how many people are actually in this meeting. Okay, there are 23 people in this meeting right now. Okay. And the Kahoot might be more challenging than the ones than what I talked about today, but like usually if the Kahoot is the same level, everybody just gets all of them right. So it would be a tie. So don't worry if you don't know some of the answers, that's okay. I'm not really expecting to. Does anybody else want to join, or else I will start the Kahoot? Okay, someone else. Oh yeah, I guess I'll turn on the chat. How do you go to Kahoot? You can go to kahoot.it or the Kahoot app. I think someone put the link in the chat. I'll wait a little bit because I think we have enough time. Oh, it's 809-2386. I'll also type that in the chat. Okay. When you guys type in the chat, only the panelists will see it, so other kids won't be able to see it. I'll start now. Which ocean is the largest? Okay, most of you guys got it right. I put icebergs on purpose to maybe trick some people into putting Arctic. Good job, yay! And Dragony. Okay, this one is Australia. That was a big change. Next, multi-select. What are valleys usually formed by? Yeah, glaciers and rivers. And yeah, we're seeing a lot of change every single time. This is just like a pose so I can see how we compare to the general population. Okay, most people live in the city, and there are no points on that one anyways, so it doesn't affect anything. What are the beliefs, attitudes, languages, social relationships, etc. of a society? It's culture. That's it. Zoe is number 1 now. A lot of people put region. The answer is location. Let me check the time. Okay, we should hurry up. Region. The earth is round. I hope everybody gets this one correct. Okay, yeah. The earth is a globe. Physical geography focuses on human characteristics. Well, yeah, human geography is human characteristics. But almost everybody got on right. Last one. A mountain is flat. Yay, everybody got that one correct. Congratulations to Dragon E. Ads. And Erna. Also, good job to Get In and Zoe. The next class is I forgot what the next class is, but it's with Brenda. And my class is over now. Bye.